What is going on, collective? Welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is doing fabulous and, of course, well. Trying to mix it up a little bit there for a few people. Maybe somebody needs to mix it up a little. A big shout out and thank you and all praise to the Most High God for the continued support, elevation, and in some cases, deliverance of the collective. Maybe we got something a little ominous or spooky behind the scenes. Yeah, death at the bottom, right out the gate. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Yeah, 4 of Swords on top. This is somebody's experiencing some paranormal activity. And let's go ahead and dive right in and see what's going on. Let's grab that one. Yeah, the world. This may not be about you necessarily, collective. This may be more about what's going on with spirit, spiritual forces. Yeah, 8 of Cups, 6 of Wands. This is them taking a little trip on their way. Here, let me rotate this for you. These are in the upright. I'm taking them in the upright. The world, 8 of Cups, 6 of Wands. Yeah, somebody's experiencing some upheaval. Of course, take it only if it resonates. But if this is you, this isn't you. This is some stuff going on behind the scenes. Anything else coming out of our Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot here, Spirit? We got 2 more. I'm trying to keep it brief, but try not to rush the process here. Anything else that needs to come forward here, Spirit? A whole stack, but that is a little more than what can be manageable for brief. So, anything else here? All right. Yeah, 2 of Wands. You need to sit back and contemplate what you want to do about where you want to go in life. After this celebration, it seems like there's going to be a moment while we're checking in with Spirit and everything is going to be, you know, a massive celebration. An indication of direction is the 2 of Wands. Any indication of where you might like some of the collective to go here, Spirit? Yeah, the Magician. Spirit wants you to focus on spirit, spirituality, spiritual hygiene, your personal power, any spiritual gifts you might have that were bestowed upon you by the Most High God or otherwise. So, any advice for the collective right now, Spirit, concerning all of this? Page of Swords and 5 of Swords. Somebody's got some information coming in that is going to be new to them, as well as not something that they want to hear that maybe have taken place behind the scenes. Some betrayal, backstabbing, people playing sick, cruel games, juggling, yeah, you, or breadcrumbing, possibly here, now that we're looking at 2 of Pentacles. They've been messing with your resources, your finances, your time, and that is never fun. Okay, Spirit is talking. So we've got, to complete out our little stack here, the 7 of Cups as well as the 6 of Swords. So the wonder is that Spirit is taking care of all this. There's going to be a celebration in the mix, but it looks like you're a little retreated and away from the world, and Spirit maybe wants to get you out back into your power more so. All right, Spirit, that is looking sensational. I'm going to leave the board. And we're going to move on to our rose quartz, which is sitting on top of our Lightseer Tarot while I move around there. This was my first crystal, the first one I ever connected with, and it shocked me. The first time you get something back, I mean, you could send about a million telepathic attempts of pings, but until it really hits home and you get something coming back and you get something in the world to verify what you're looking at, it is a magical experience. Okay, I'll take them. Something, I'll take them. I didn't even ask, but here, I guess Spirit wants to just go ahead and lay it on the board there. All right, we've got everything for your orientation. Yeah, Page of Cups, 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. There has been some dire straits and hardship, and it looks like you may have worked yourself out of your own shoes. You may have forgotten a little bit of who you were, getting lost up in whatever this was that went south. It's looking like both the circumstances of your life and situation were looking like you had to juggle a lot of resources, finances, times, effort, expenditure, as well as possibly having dependents, and also having to battle for your own resources, that's just terrible, collective. But hopefully you learned your own personal power, and that all of those people, more than likely, if we're talking about Starseed Collective here, were benefiting off the fruit of your labor. And I think that's probably why you may have internally found a place that you could have maybe benefited from it, but in reality, Spirit needed you to learn all of this. There was a lot going on behind the scenes that you didn't see, especially concerning finances and resources. I'm getting that heavy right now, especially with the board coming out the way that it is. Any other clarifiers, Spirit, for what the collective needs to know at this time concerning the situation? Because it looks right now, as always, pray, meditate, be about your spiritual work, be about your Father's work, and just relax and let things go. Give it time. It's all you really can do, and wait on Spirit. But actively rest is probably the best way to describe that. Yeah, here we go. The world coming out again. This is much bigger than you, collective. I'm gonna put right on top of the world. We got world clarified by the world. This is going on. Yeah, this looks like progressive energy here. We've got 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. As you're getting your finances and your resources back, it seems like you're going to get some of your drive and your energy back. We got the Wheel of Fortune coming in here. You have a major blessing coming in, as well as it looks like emotional fulfillment, getting back in touch with your personal power. And something big coming in the works as far as some of this progression. I've been getting a lot of strange downloads concerning the Fibonacci sequence. So if that's relevant to you, that could be something that gives you a nice little indicator that this message should be resonating for you, even if you're trying to fight it. The world, the Wheel of Fortune, we've got fire and earth energy here, all progressive. Looks like all the progression as well of all of your work and all of your passion and all of your efforts are going to be yielding the world and the Wheel of Fortune to you, as well as a 10 of Cups, an emotional fulfilling relationship. And this is all going to be given to you by Spirit. And I'm going to grab something from Sword of Light. Oh, that just shot out. Yeah, Judgment. Wow. This is coming in from Spirit and your angels and your guides. Wow, that was unexpected. I guess I did ask for a clarifier and then didn't move. Yeah, Queen of Cups at the bottom there. Intuition, Spirit, just go ahead and give it a shout out. That the universe is alive and well, and here's what we're saying. And yes, collective, take that as it resonates. But if you're not taking that and it's resonating, then Spirit wants you to go ahead and drop that act and go ahead and take it. All right, last on our crystal list for our short little read here, we've got Angellite. And sitting on top of course, the heavily, shall we say, reigning champ of the Archangel world, heavily, what's the word? Requested, recommended, and an expert in defending. Archangel Michael, with our Sword of Light Oracle, cutting through what no longer serves us to make way for the light to come in. Archangel Michael, is there anything that you would like to say to the collective at this time? I know that they have been calling on you. What do you want to say to them? I will take any amount of cards, but you're going to have to kick them out on me here. All right. Regain your focus. Yeah, it looks like that's exactly, we're getting back to basics. As I was saying, remembering some of our own personal power, as well as getting in touch with our drive and some of the working factors of our life. All right, regain your focus, and then we are out of here. Regain your focus. Stack that up for you. I'm not sure where the coconut card holder is, but there it is. Regain your focus. Daily life is currently distracting you from your primary goals and life purpose, and I'm here to remind you why you're on Earth. If you feel confused as to your life purpose, ask me for signs and messages to help you remember. It is also necessary that you ground yourself and focus on the things that are most important to you at this time. Therefore, I have asked my brother, Archangel Metatron, to help you during this time. Words of Metatron, I am here to assist you with getting back to your priorities as a soul and as a human incarnate. I am placing my symbol, the Metatron cube, on your forehead to provide intuitive insights into what really matters to you. In case you might be confused and need to ground your understanding, I can also share with you the gift of time shifting. If you feel there simply aren't enough hours to complete a project, just ask me and I will slow down time for you as an individual. Late for an appointment? I can arrange for you to get somewhere faster than should be possible. And I got a shout out to Divine Timing on that little saxophone riff. There it is again. On some of this, hopefully you're taking this in stride, collective, and just relaxing and allowing your focus to come back. I can also speed up time for you if you should need that. I am honored to help you in any way. In any way I can, so you can concentrate on the big picture. And with that, collective, I'm going to leave you to your meditations. Remember, regain your focus. And you are protected coming out. And one more for somebody out there, take control of your thoughts. Somebody needs to spend some time and sort out their mind. But allow it to take place. Don't judge it. Allow for, even if you have to vent it in some way, shape, or form within your own head, you know. Get out of your own head for sure. Definitely talk to somebody, but if even that doesn't help, try to regain that peace that you have, that inner stillness. All right, collective. Until next time, I hope you're well. And I love you. Light to you. Be well. Love life. See you.